To prove her devotion to Jesus, the nun whipped herself every night. She could only sleep peacefully after hitting herself 1,000 times. Ellie had been considered a divinely chosen saint since childhood, so she was worshipped by the people. To better pray for the villagers, Ellie chose to become a nun at the convent when she grew up. She also worked as a teacher for the children. But on her first day of class, Ellie noticed a little girl staring at her in terror, as if she had seen something terrifying. Ellie was very puzzled. Realizing Ellie was looking at her, the girl quickly lowered her head, then raised her hand to ask to go out for a while. It turned out the girl was so scared she wet her pants, but there was nothing frightening in the classroom. Ellie didn't pay much attention to the girl's strange behavior, but after class, while looking through the convent's photo album, Ellie suddenly noticed a photo was missing. Strangely, the missing photo had appeared in Ellie's bedroom. Just as Ellie was feeling confused, a nearby stool suddenly fell over. The loud noise startled Ellie. She carefully picked the chair back up. As she was wondering why the chair had fallen, a heavy knock suddenly came from outside the door. Ellie called out loudly, but there was no response. She cautiously approached the door, and pressed her ear against the wooden door to listen. She heard a child's cry for help from outside. Ellie quickly opened the door to check, but the hallway was completely empty. Then she noticed some beads on the floor. The beads were surrounded by black lines. Suddenly the beads began rolling along the black lines, and quickly disappeared down the hallway. Holding a candle, Ellie carefully followed the beads. Eventually she arrived at a sealed basement. There, Ellie saw a white cloth on the ground. When she opened it, she found a withered hand inside. She quickly handed it over to the head nun. The head nun said it was the long-lost hand of Jesus, and it had now mysteriously reappeared. The head nun believed it was God's will, unaware that an evil force had already awakened.